Bobby Cardenas coming at you from Lancaster, California. Fans of USA football, soccer, international play, all things involving soccer. All right, let's go over some of the stuff that happened the last couple of days. Of course, the biggest one, we have to give props right away. Brazil. The men of Brazil won Olympic gold at home versus Deutschland, beating them in PKs. The game ended up 0-0. They had to go in extra time, 0-0. Kicks from the spot. You couldn't write the script better than this. Back and forth, they keep going, they keep kicking. Germany gets to their fifth kick. Kicks it to the player's right, to the keeper's left. He blocks it. Neymar, Brazil captain, Barcelona player, comes up to take the final kick of the 5 original ones. He makes it. They win. Well, you guys should know by now, he made it. He started to cry. Look, I'm glad it happened. I'm really glad that happened because that's the way it should happen. This is how passionate our sport is. But you couldn't write it any better. Deutschland, Germany, that war machine, who, by the way, the ladies won in the ladies' gold medal match versus Sweden. So kudos to them. And the Brazilian ladies lost the bronze medal to Canada, so kudos to them. But anyway, so after the debacle of Germany dismantling Brazil in the World Cup of 2014 at Brazil in the semifinal, 7-1, Brazil really needed this. They really needed this. And to make it this dramatic, the country can now celebrate until the next World Cup. And rightfully so. You see, this is the way I would have wanted Messi to end the Copa America of this past summer, the 100th Copa here in the United States, or the one the year before in Chile. It didn't happen. So Messi still has to get that one big title, that one big tournament for him. He has since come back to the national team. He unretired himself. Let's face it, he was upset, so he retired. Boom, he's now back. So we get to see Messi again in 2018 in Russia. He better have a lot of good young players coming up with him because Higuain is retired. Aguero supposedly is retired. Who knows? It's going to be an uphill battle still for Argentina, but let's hope Messi can win a title either in the World Cup or a Copa America, the next one that happens. Let's hope the USA wins the World Cup before Argentina does, though. But, whoa, is that a big hill to climb? But anyway, so, the BPL, this was the second week, this past weekend. Freaking Liverpool lost. Actually, they didn't lose, excuse me. They drew to Arsenal. 0-0. No, they didn't. They lost. No, I'm confused. See, I'm so excited. They did lose. They lost at Burnley, the newly promoted team, 2-0. Arsenal drew Leicester. You know what? The BPL, after 2 weeks, these are the standings. Man City's in front, number 1, 6 points. Man United, second, 6 points. Hull City, newly promoted, third, 6 points. Chelsea, fourth, 6 points. Everton, fifth. Middlesbrough, Tottenham, Burnley. Liverpool is in 11th and Arsenal is in 13th. Oh my God. Now, La Liga, Real Madrid, they won their opener. Going to Real Sociedad. And Marco Asensio, the new Spanish phenom, scored a goal and Gareth Bale scored 2. Real Madrid. But they're still in second because of goal differential. Barcelona also won. Oh, excuse me. So they're in first with a four goal differential. Real Madrid is in second with a 3 goal differential. Sevilla is in third with a 2 goal differential. They are Atletico Madrid. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're in ninth. Ooh. They drew their match. Anyway, so now, what I want to do is bring on a guest that we haven't had in quite a while, real quickly to discuss one of the new points of law of our games. We haven't had him here for quite a while. Where he's been, I have no idea. Hopefully he'll tell us. You know him as the professor. Bobby, let's bring him up. Let's get over here. Come on, you're on. Put that freaking drink down. You're on. Let's go. Oh, wait a second. Hold it. Almost there. Give me a second. I'm happening. I'm there. Ooh, here it comes. All right. I'm back. By the professor to instruct you on some of the new changes in the laws of FIFA. The laws are made by the AFAB, the International Football Association Board. They're the ones that actually make the changes to the laws. Boy, do they need somebody to really explain to them what's going on. But what they do is make these laws more confusing to all of the people out there. The only ones that can have halfway a chance of understanding them are referees or instructors, professors, people that know the laws of the game. And I know who you guys are out there. That's my homage to Hobo Kelly. For those of you that are old enough to know that show from years ago. Anyway, then that's one of the stupidest changes that they've made. First of all, I want to tell you about a good change. The first good change is that any kick now from the halfway circle, right, from right here, can now go in any direction. Before the law said it had to go forward first. Now it can go in any direction. Backwards, sideways, forward, doesn't matter. And you guys have seen that in recent games because now you've seen players that are up there by themselves and they kick it directly back to one of their own players, which is what happens anyway. Doesn't matter. But the one law that they've changed concerning offside. Now look, offside is hard enough to understand for those of you out there. They've made it even more difficult to understand. The law, one of the points of the law that states about offsides is this. You can never be offside in your own half. At the moment the ball is played, if you're in your own half, you cannot be offside, right? But now what they've stated is that if you're in the opponent's half, which you'd have to be offside, and the ball is played, and you go from that side of the field to your own side of the field, and offside is called, then the kick for the opposing team happens from your own side of the field. Well, wait a second. If you're offside at the moment the ball is played, I'm going to show you something. At the moment the ball is red, he's in an offside position, he's going this way. It was his teammate. He kicks the ball. He's trying to get it to him. Doesn't make it all the way there. He decides to come back over here to collect the ball. So what the new law states is that once he comes over here, that's where the offside occurs, and the ball it can then be kicked by the blue team in their own half this way. What about the part of the law that says that as soon as this player who's in an offside position becomes active in play, he is offside? Therefore, he's offside here. That's where the freaking kick. Why do you guys make things so much more difficult than they have to be? That's it. I gotta go. This has gone long enough. So I'll come back maybe at the end of the week and talk some more about some other laws. But in the meantime, say no to racism. And the professor always said, oy vey. Go USA! Boy, did this go on a lot longer than it should have been. Dinklage is down.